Israel beginning January 2004, Susan Hege received this instruction from God to visit the Holocaust survivors in Israel.
Go see the Holocaust survivors in Israel. Hug them, kiss them, love them. Tell them I, the Lord, love them, and that you do too.
Since that time, she and volunteers have been visiting and bringing them the love of God without conditions.
And so that was what I did. I went and I found the leader of the survivors, the association in that city. And as I arrived there and spoke to him, he looked at me and he just crossed his arms and said, "And why should I let you do this? Why should I let you see my people? You are a Gentile." And I said to him exactly what God told me. I just want to see them and hug them, kiss them and love them. Tell them the Lord God loves them and I do too. He said, "Okay, let's go." Right away, he was willing. God's words opened up the door.
Recognizing the extreme, debilitating loneliness they suffer, Abundant Hope International is building a relationship with them. Their daily lives and the shadows of night are buried under their terrible memories, but the pure love of God is bringing them light and peace.
To them I will give within my temple and its walls a memorial and a name. In Hebrew, that is Yad Va, a memorial and a name. We are here at Yad Va today because I want to talk to you about the Holocaust survivors, those that this memorial is for. The trauma of this, for the children that were with their parents. Parents died, grandparents died, children died. These families were lost in the Holocaust. A father to the fatherless, a defender of widows is God in his holy dwelling. Understand that they lost their family in the war. Many of the children tell us of seeing their father shot and laying in front of them, and they were not even allowed to touch them. As they lost them, they became orphans, the fatherless. And after they have come here and they have moved with their family, their spouses died. The husband died, the wife died. They're alone again. The children are gone. Now they are orphans again. We want to make a difference. We formed an organization called Abundant Hope International. And it's interesting because the initials for that is AHI, Abundant Hope International. But AHI in Hebrew, Ahi, means my brother. We consider the Jewish people to be our brothers. Abundant Hope International has a program, an adoption program, where you can adopt one of them. Because he says in here that you set the lonely in families. That's what it says right here. He sets the lonely in families. You would be the family. We are asking that you would consider taking a survivor not into your home, but into your heart. And that you will write to them, that you will give them letters of hope and encouragement and fun. Tell about your vacation or your dog or your cat. When they receive that letter, when we hand that to them, their eyes light up, their face, their smile. They quickly go and they open it up and they read because it's in their language now. It is amazing how you can change their life. And then it's time for you to come to Israel, to see the country of Israel, to see Yad Va, to see your survivor. And you put your arms around them and you give them a hug because you are their new family. Please, we ask that you will help us change their lives, adopt them, make them part of your life. Tell them how much you love them. They're waiting for you.
Abundant Hope International would not exist if it were not for the volunteers. It is almost completely a volunteer organization, including the main staff from the president on down.
I am a volunteer from Abundant Hope International Organization in Israel.
First time I heard about this organization was from a friend. I have contacted Susan, the head of organization. She assisted me with taking my first steps to move to Israel. This is my third time coming to Israel. With Susan's help, I was successful in getting my 1-year voluntary visa. Susan Higi is a very kind and responsible person and is completely devoted to this work. She prepared a place for all the volunteers who are willing to serve in a wonderful city of Israel, Akko. All facilities in this big house are for volunteers to feel as if at home. This ministry is very important. Every day we meet with people who survived through the Holocaust and lived through concentration camps and the ghettos. Today they need our help and support, as well as our kind words and participation in their lives.
We work with volunteers from everywhere. 20 different countries are represented so far who come in and help us. The only requirement that we need is, we'd like you to be able to speak a little English so I can talk to you, but you have to have the heart. And if you have a heart for the Holocaust survivors, you can do the work that we have. Visiting them, holding their hands, cleaning their apartments, helping with the renovation, maybe go to the store and pick up some water or something they need, go pick up a prescription. Go with us when we take them on a small trip, or help us to have a tea party or a barbecue at our house and bring them in. We started an Amutah, an Israeli charity, so that we can work together with all of the Israeli people. We want them to be involved. We want to work with the government, with all the organizations. We ask that this is international, Abundant Hope International, and that you are part of what we do. Without you, we can't do it. And you have to understand how much the survivors need you. They want to meet you. They want to hear from you. They want to see you. And they need your hugs and your kisses. This is very important. They're lonely people. Only you can make the difference. We ask you to come and join us. Come. Be a part of what we do. Bring your heart to knit with the survivors. Come.